Evan, you're so rude. We were all talking backstage, and you just
We wanted to
started
finish the
this thing.
fajitas, bro.
He was like, fajitas, no, I'm Mexican. I don't want to hear about this anymore. Start countdown.
Here we go.
Yeah, there we go. That's better.
Now we're streaming. I wonder how long he'll sit back there. Like a while. He's like gonna go get snacks and just leave us to our lonesome. Well, Lethal.
All right, I got this. Konnichiwa, bitches. Arigato, motherfuckers. So before we get into anything, I got to point out, I saw in the group chat, I think it was yesterday, that Megan was stuck in the washing machine, and I told her to go ask her stepbro for help. So if she's in a good mood, it's because she got laid.
Okay,
I do not know what that is. That what that?
Let me interject real quick. So
I was
having
gonna ask what that meant, and then
she didn't know what that meant.
You've never watched porn, Megan.
No.
Okay. Well, there's a whole like.
That was a
not
question.
Wait,
That was like
That
a
was
straight
great.
cut.
what?
This is how
is
we
about
open the
porn?
stream today.
You really didn't know where this was going.
So,
Well, there's two options.
I'm so confused.
So okay, so Megan was confused because she didn't get why when she said that she was stuck in the drying machine. Lethal said, "Oh, call step bro
I was
for
having
help."
my hair
And I
dried at the
laughed.
salon. Oh my god! And then he said that, and that means
You've never heard on the internet, "Oh, step bro, I'm stuck." Like ever?
I've never heard that in my life.
no. What?
Never.
What is that?
So it's a
What?
category of porn apparently that's very popular, like incestuous porn, but it's always stepbrother, stepmom, stepson, whatever. So like there's a whole like shtick where like someone gets stuck, like, oh no, I fell in the washing machine and my butt's sticking out, and then someone comes up behind them and it's their stepbro, and that's ta-da, the premise of it.
Wait till you find out what they do with
Wow.
taxis now.
Oh my gosh.
And another thing as well. These two, the two women in the middle, they were dual streaming yesterday. I was in Christina's chat. I said hi, and she looked at it and said, "Wait, that's not the real Lethal." When it was me.
No, I didn't think it was you, bro. How's I
It was
supposed
me.
to
I even
know?
said it was me, and then you ignored it.
I thought whoever that weirdo was lying.
So I guess weirdo, it was me.
Oh, well, thanks, man.
That's great. She even
And then
told
there's
me,
that one, like-
this isn't the real Lethal. Who is
Yeah, I was
this?
like, it's like discount
I normally-
lethal. It's like
normally
Walmart
work. I
lethal.
normally lurk in your streams, right? Because I'm normally lurking in your streams, and I thought I would say hi today or yesterday, and your response was, "That's not even him."
Babs, you're so cute.
She's like freaking adorable.
Okay, but I love her safari hat. Like, let's go. Where are we
I love
going?
the fact that she didn't stop eating. She was just like,
She was
full
like, I don't
screen.
give a fuck. This is not that important, y'all. I'm gonna keep
No
watching.
insecure women in this group.
Labs is snacking. Mm.
Oh,
What's my snack? Popcorn.
so a little bit of context to what I'm about to say, but today for the chat's information, I got blessed with with this information that apparently if you eat oranges, you're fucking stupid, because as Megan said, you need to drink pine tree pine needle tea. So pine needle is a great source of vitamin C. So fuck orange.
If you have no other source of vitamin C, Ivan, you need to listen to the specifics.
What I did.
Selective hearing. This is
Look who's not
men.
listening to you.
So what I did, because she is like wilderness queen. If you didn't know, there's a show on Netflix called You versus Wild with Bear Grylls.
Let's
It's
just
an
hop ahead, and I killed myself, okay?
It,
And
it's
you
an-
put me in freaking Iceland.
I give you the choice of where to go, woman.
There's no Canada.
It has forest.
It's Iceland.
It has forest, and you were like, "Oh, I can only survive in the forest because Canada is a forest land." Blah blah blah. So
Canada forest.
what this show is that it's Bear Grylls, and it gives you the option, and you can legit, like with your remote control, even though it's a Netflix and it's an interactive show.
Oh, I did that and I
Let
died like immediately.
Yeah, but you're from Florida, so like that's understandable.
Florida woman, I can wrestle a gator, baby.
Yeah, but you know, here we
Well,
have
I'm the size
here
of
we
a
have
toddler,
Megan
so maybe not.
preaching how to survive in the wilderness. The literal first option of Bear Grylls is like, hey, we can climb the rocks, which you know can be good.
Look at what Timmy the birthday boy says. To be fair to Megan, when I type pine needle into Google, the second autofill is pine needle tree tea.
Okay.
Yeah.
Are you all right,
So
Megan?
he's as dumb as you are.
I had coffee after 4 p.m.
Maybe you should
how have
drink
you been,
pineapple
Joe?
tea instead.
Yeah, Joe, how was your New Year's?
That was fantastic. Yeah, just had a couple friends over and drank a lot and then fell asleep on the couch. Sounds,
Oh my god, she's so much cooler than us. She has friends. Wow.
She has friends, actually. Yeah.
She has
God
friends.
damn
We
it.
were all just like, meh.
Yeah, we were like,
Joe, just
I was grounded.
I don't know if you
She's
wanna
too
hang
cool
out
to
with
be
us.
here, man.
Yeah,
Way
why
too
are
cool.
you here?
Yeah, Joe, we
You're
don't
gonna
deserve
lose
you.
friends hanging out with us. Just
This is the loser's table in the cafeteria, by the way.
yeah.
Like-
no, I don't
oh.
believe that for a
And
second.
Megan
This
licks
is
windows.
this is the cool kids table. If this was high school, this would be the cool kids table that everyone wants to sit at.
Bullshit.
Oh,
Bullshit.
Yeah, only because they hear she
Hey.
gets stuck in washing machines.
We got the
Wait, just to
stories,
clarify,
yo. We got the stories.
You did not actually fall into a washing machine, correct?
no, I was at the hair salon and I was sitting under the hair dryer, and it was like the weirdest hair dryer I'd ever seen. I took a selfie, put it in the group chat, and then
Like
I said I was bored because I was stuck there and I had to sit there. I didn't go to the ER last week. What are you talking about?
I was about to ask, like, when did you go to the ER?
I didn't.
Oh,
That
are
you remember
sure?
though, huh?
I don't know what that's referencing. Anyway,
Okay.
So I was stuck under a hair dryer. It got
Did you
way
call
out of
for help?
context.
Yeah. Have you not been listening?
So Joe,
I hate you all.
do you have any New Year's resolutions and shit like that you want to share with the class?
I never thought of any, but there's always like the be more healthy and blah blah blah. But honestly, this year is all about the give less fucks and just be happy. That's what I think my true
Ow,
resolution is. Yeah, so pretty simple.
Cheers to that.
Take
Let
this.
me let me tell you.
This isn't pine needle tea though, by the way, Megan.
Are you
So
sure?
sorry to disappoint you.
I'm
This
disappointed,
is
Blabs. I'm
Water with no rocks. So I'm sorry.
Okay,
Oh
since
my
Ivan
God.
is
That's
a shit
really
host, here we go. Crimson says, no massive super chats for me this week. Spent all my money on degen titty manga, and now I need to sell my kidneys for lunch money. Hail to all the degenerates here. And Megan. Oh, she's not a degenerate yet.
I think he said
She
that
is
before
on
he
her
heard-
way.
He said that super chat before he heard about the washing machine.
He doesn't
True,
know.
true. So Vagabundo says, Konnichiwa, don't forget you have a give, send,
Oh,
go
yeah.
campaign for
Oh, yeah.
a trip to Japan.
We should put that in our descriptions, like permanent
Yeah,
default
we
upload.
should.
Give me the access.
Waiting on a couple of things to get resolved before we do that. Wink, wink. Meaning I am going to sell the channel to Disney. So this is gonna be a family-friendly, inclusive, and opportunistic channel from now
We're
on.
gonna have
We're
to
all
clean up
gay
our
now.
minds.
So we're all gay. So anyway, thank you, Dita Darwell, for being a cheap ass and only
He's
selling
such a
$2.
slut. Oh my god, the biggest slut.
My resolution: we don't give a fuck. Okay, so
I like Taco
Eat
Bell.
more Taco Bell.
I mean it is such a shit resolution to just want to eat trash.
That's so
like that.
dumb. He's Mexican.
Is he Mexican?
Yeah.
No way.
That's why I don't like him.
No way,
God
another
damn
Mexican.
it.
What?
I know. There's too
Dude,
many.
what the fuck? Dieter
I
Darwolf
count
is
3
Mexican?
too many already.
Wait, but are you not allowed to eat Taco Bell if you're Mexican?
No.
In my world, yes. They should be punished.
I'm not Mexican. I'm like Hispanic, but according to most white people, that's the same thing. But
Yeah, pretty much.
Absolutely.
If you're brown, you're the same.
Yeah, I've been told to go back to Mexico like half my life. And I'm like,
Oh.
I've never been, but okay, thanks if you're paying for it. But yeah, I love Taco Bell.
I bet you do.
I low
course
key
you do.
kind of enjoy me a Crunchwrap, yo.
Yeah.
And those cinnamon twists, man. And now they have
I've never
Cinnabon.
been.
Like what?
They have
pretty
they
sure.
have a breakfast menu too. Like if you're just like on the go
Look at
and you want just
Ivan.
like some like, cheap ass eggs and cheese on a wrap, go to it. $2.
Okay,
Do
so
not
we're
like
getting
Taco-
Joe sponsored by Taco Bell.
So
Yes.
so pissed right now.
I'm
Okay, but I
pretty
do follow this
sure-
streamer
Oh my
girl who,
God.
like, in every stream, she's eating Taco Bell, and she finally got sponsored by them. And I'm like, badass. Let's
I
go.
thought you were gonna say she followed.
Okay, Ivan,
on
what
stream or
if we
something.
got sponsored by Taco Bell? Could you?
I wouldn't
accept
allow it.
that?
My dignity is worth more than piece of
No,
shit
it's
food.
not.
His
No,
burritos
it's
are
You
worth
have
more.
no dignity.
But your
That is
dignity's
true.
not worth more than money. Let's be honest.
I'm pretty
We all
sure
know.
D-Day has actually sent super chats speaking Spanish.
I mean, there's this thing
Has
called
he?
Google Translate because
but
his
no
Spanish
white
is
person.
as
Oh, you
fucked
would
up
know
as his-
though, because the Google
Wow.
Translate is shit. It's terrible.
Google Translate is fucking stupid sometimes.
Well,
bad.
he's not using Google Translate because he wrote este güey, but he spelled güey wrong. So
That's what I'm saying. Like
Yeah.
clearly, either
But
he's
he's Spanish.
like
He's
a
an idiot.
fake
Of course he
Mexican
misspelled it.
Not Spanish. He's
or a
Mexican.
retarded Mexican.
What's the fucking difference?
And I think
A
Vita
huge
Darwolf is just a
difference.
gay retarded Mexican. And I'm ashamed to be Mexican because I have to share some sort of
Do you
like
consider yourself a race trader?
me.
Yeah.
Like I tattooed the Mayan fucking calendar around my arm.
Oh wow. Yeah,
Do you think that's a that would be like a trait, like a traitor trait? I'm literally wearing
Traitor trait.
a Mayan shirt right now.
Ivan wishes he was Mayan.
So I've actually got a
I
thing
have
for like
fucking-
Spanish women. Spanish women and like Japanese dominatrix are like my go-to at the moment.
Uh huh.
Speaking of which,
Let's move on.
I started watching the
Apricot
100
Diaries.
Shut the fuck up. The 100
actually.
girlfriends that really, really,
Oh.
really, 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 really love you.
is that the accurate number of realies in the title?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, there's like 7 reallys in that title. I should you know.
What's
And
the acronym for the show?
100 G LU. Oh, thank you, The Lost Tales, for wasting your life with us for 14 months.
Oh,
We really
that's
appreciate
like,
it.
wow.
It's shut the fuck up. Oh, that was him. Oh, the emojis doesn't show. So I'm sorry,
Oh.
but thank you, The Lost Tales. We really appreciate it.
Oh.
No, yeah. Started watching it, and it's one of the shows that have masked a little bit of popularity recently. Let me tell you, it's very fucking cringe. Like it's really, 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 really cringe. The premise is this guy has been rejected 100 times by girls, so he goes to a shrine to pray to the love god to give him a girlfriend. The love god appears to him and says, "Oh, don't worry, you're gonna find your soulmate in high school. But I'm sorry, I was watching a lot of soap operas and I didn't realize I put 100 instead of 1 for your soulmate. So you're gonna find 100 soulmates. But if you don't date them, they're gonna kill themselves because they're gonna be very sad. So you're gonna have to find a way to make them happy." And this show is like, if you ever want to see a trope of a girl character in anime, this is it. And it's like very over the top. But here's the thing. As opposed to Kaguya-sama, where you have a narrator that kind of brings down the cringeness by being meta, this show doesn't have that meta. So it's just like over the top. It's only episode 2, but I couldn't finish episode 2 after a cat decided to go ham on some girl's panties.
Well,
what?
I watched the first episode of Gushing Over Magical Girls. and
How was that?
I'm lucky I live by myself.
Don't you live in like an apartment building now?
Yeah, but I'm the only one in my apartment.
Okay,
Right.
but like what if your neighbor, like, you share a wall with somebody?
Oh, dude. I have very thick walls, thankfully. I'm normally streaming at like 4 a.m., yelling and swearing and saying racist, homophobic things.
Refreshing.
But this show, if I lived with someone, I would close the door and wear headphones to watch it, and it's funny. Like
This
this
is
the
the
type
show,
of
right?
This is it. This is it.
What is happening?
This is like the type of show where like this is probably what my grandmother thinks all anime is. This is the show.
All right.
It's-
I haven't watched it.
Wow, look at the title of the episode already.
Lethal, would you? Do you want me to press play?
This is
yeah,
on
let me give you some
Crunchyroll?
context though. Let me give you some context.
Okay.
So it's magical girls like Sailor Moon, and I'm a big Sailor Moon fan.
Mhm.
Except it's like this girl here, she's like obsessed with magical girls and she wants to be one of them. And she meets like this flying motherfucker, which is on the screen there. And the flying motherfucker is like, hey, I'm going to turn you into a magical girl. And she's like so happy about all this and all that type of stuff. And then like, no, you're going to be a villain. So like the main character is sort of like the antagonist of the magic girls as well.
Mm.
But she's like pretty powerful. And she has to like fight them and all this type of stuff. And she doesn't want to fight them, but she's being blackmailed to do it. But it turns out she's a sadist, right? Or a sadist.
Okay.
And like she kind of like really enjoys messing with them. But she doesn't want to kill them or anything like that. So she kind of like gets them like trapped with like a magic flower, uses like its vines to like wrap them up like poison ivy style.
Mm.
And you know, she starts spanking them.
Oh,
Oh, wait, one sec, sorry. There's also tickling domination.
Oh my fucking god!
Is she a cat girl?
Is she
Why was
furry?
Joe the only one that didn't blink when I say that?
Joe, is there anything you want to share to the class?
No.
She's already seen the show.
No, I haven't.
She's an actual
Start
fan
to
of it.
Finish.
I was writing it down. I have a notes pad window. I'm like, gushing over magical curls. Watch. Add to watch list.
I have to watch this.
ここに参上助けてください私無理やり変身させられてえ、そうなの覚悟しやどうしたらこれを使うといい君専用の魔物を作り出せる
What the hell?
Did anyone else know she's got like flowers on her tits?
Yep.
She
Yeah.
has
That's
pasties.
literally all she has.
Yeah, the transformation scenes a bit more revealing than the average Sailor Moon episode.
Oh, shit. Okay.
Lethal had a good time today,
Lethal-
we all know.
I'm trusting you right now. I see tentacles right now.
It's
Should
not
I-
tentacles, it's vines.
Should I press play?
There's no nipple, I swear.
Okay. I'm trusting you right now. This is how I trust my friends. I'm
We know
risking the
Lethal
fucking
does his
channel.
research. Come on.
あとはやったってなんで喜んでるんだろう私変な気持ちになっちゃうこの辺でやめに何を言ってるんだいさすがにそれは私できないかなって
And that's how she gets blackmailed. Is they like taking photos of her and be like, hey, I'll post this on like our official evil Twitter account to like a gajillion people.
What the fuck?
This looks fucking wild, not gonna lie.
Yeah.
Then
Yeah, I was not ready for this. When I watched this.
this is when it happens, right?
She's got nice
Ooh,
nails.
what?
やってしまったなんでこんなことになったんだろうこれって現実悪い夢きっと夢だよね
Yeah, turns out she's like really into it.
I think
All right.
Lethal was really into it too.
I was not actually. I was watching it. I was giggling and laughing, but I was like, thank God I live alone.
Joe,
It was, yeah.
what you think of anime?
I'm sorry.
Yeah. Good response. Very good response. Have you watched anything lately? Because we just by the way, like disclaimer, Whips and Waifus is the anime channel that if you want to be part of it, the last thing you need as a requirement to join the group is to watch anime. Just FYI. Like the majority of the people that have joined this channel have never seen like even anime itself. So yeah, Joe,
I do watch anime, but I just as the recommendation because the girls were watching, I started watching the Apothecary Diaries. I'm on episode 4 or 5.
Okay.
All you guys had to say was like
She
old
loves
school.
drugs.
I was gonna say it's like watching an old school house or something. You know, like melodies. What is it? Let me figure it out. I'm like, this is great. So it tapped into like my love of like medicine. Plus, she's cute. I don't know what the deal is with that Genshin guy is. I don't believe he's got no balls. I don't believe that he's a eunuch. That's what's like the
no
plot
way.
twist. We're gonna find out that he's actually still has his testicles. I cannot wait to find out.
you cannot wait to find out if he has balls.
Just you wait.
Yes.
But I want to point out that Ivan in the group chat was calling Apothecary Diaries Apricot Diaries.
Yeah, he
so we have to
cannot
change
That's
it
right.
to Apricot now.
It's the same shit.
Same
So-
thing.
Wow.
It's the same thing.
Fruit.
Come on.
Apricot.
What's up,
apothecaries.
Rogue? How you doing? Hey, Rogue. What animes are you into aside from hentai? And thank you so much, Guiltman. Much
Thanks,
love to all the weeps and
Thomas.
waifus.
Aw.
Keeping amazing thank for
Aw.
all that you do. We don't do shit, so I don't know why you're thanking us, but thank you regardless.
We didn't ask for all that blabs. I feel like we gotta pay for
I
that.
helped.
Yeah, we gotta pay
Thank
for
you,
that,
Labs.
Bob. That was a
Blabs
freebie.
carrying the load.
That was a
Carrying the load of
freebie.
the channel.
Why'd you use that word?
That's the problem. You
Wait.
You're, wait. She
The
has a problem with
load?
you saying load, but she just said Itai. Okay.
I know. Like, what is this?
Oh my god.
Did Lethal miss all that?
Yeah, he did. I
Hello,
can't believe he missed it all.
You have been noticed. Can
Damn,
you quit,
he missed
Ivan?
it
Jesus.
Lethal, go back and watch
Sports
the
anime.
stream, okay?
You've seen this one, right, Christina? Hajime no Ippo?
No, but my husband is obsessed with Hajime, and he doesn't really watch it anymore. It's just reading it. Because it's so old. It's been going on like longer than One Piece, I think, actually.
No
I can't
way.
remember if it's longer or really close. Hajime has been going on for...
Oh, it's the boxing one, right?
Yeah, it's the old school boxing one. Yeah, it's still going.
Dude, this is like from back in the
Supposed to
day.
be really good.
There
I
are
probably know more
sports
about it than I should for
anime.
someone who's never seen or read it.
Is it one of those animes that has like 300,000 episodes at this point, so it's impossible for someone to get into?
So
That-
not as much in episodes on the anime, but the manga is really long. It's like 1,000 something chapters. So
Yeah,
it's
like-
more the manga.
That's a hard pass for me. If it goes like past like a certain amount, I'm like, we're good.
Yeah.
Too much of a commitment.
I
Too
feel
much of a
that.
commitment.
Okay,
Thank
I
you,
do
Lev.
want to share that I watched one of the new anime that came out this year that like a bunch of people were talking about, and I hadn't heard if anyone said it was good or not, but it was like so highly anticipated. And I just watched the first episode like a couple hours ago, and it was so bad that I'm like, there's no fucking way I'm watching a second episode. Like, it's been a long time since I've seen a first episode and been like, holy shit, this is stupid. And it's Delicious in Dungeon. We kind of talked about it.
Oh, is
So
that
what we
shit?
like-
talked about last week?
No,
I
no.
said it
Like,
was
the-
like dumb. Nah,
It just doesn't have a plot at all. Like, they get started so fast that there's zero world building. It feels like they're in a video game, but I don't actually fucking know. They die, but they can come back to life, and they just cook monster parts and meet random people. And like, it just was so fucking bad. It was the most shit ass first episode of anything I've ever seen, and I'm like, I have absolutely zero interest to watch the next episode. Like, it was not good at all.
Sucked.
Like, and I think it's
But
a
it's
Netflix
popular?
anime. Everyone was like, oh my god, highly anticipated, Delicious in Dungeon, another anime about food. No. It's stupid.
Oh,
It
what
is
was that
so
really
bad.
good
Like, I was
one?
like, Food
Food
Wars.
Wars?
I was like,
Food
oh,
Wars
maybe
is
it'll
like
be
my-
like
like
Food
one of
Wars
my
but monster
favorites.
parts.
It is
Girl,
good,
I
isn't
just
it?
watched the first episode of
Food
this
Wars is
thing.
amazing.
No, I'm not saying it's good, but I know other people think it's good because I haven't. Well, I watched 6 episodes and didn't like it. But
Oh, Food
Oh,
Wars?
Food Wars?
Yeah, a Food Wars.
What is
I
wrong
tried.
with you? No.
Dude,
I don't know, I
Food
didn't
Wars is
like it.
legit.
Okay, is it even on any
But-
streaming services right now? I don't even know. If it
Crunchyroll.
is.
I
Okay,
think so,
Just-
yeah.
you have to get into it. It's so good. Just
I will try
push through.
again. I will.
power
I will.
through. And plus, the
But
food looks so
seriously,
good.
y'all need
It's
to
so
watch that
dramatic.
first episode and compare it to Food Wars. Y'all will be like, this is some shit. This is stupid. Like, I'm sorry, but if anyone in chat watched it and thought it was good, there's 3 episodes up on Netflix. So I'm like, absolutely fucking not. You can't even pay me to waste more time. It was so bad.
I will watch it this week and report back and compare it to Food Wars for you.
Yeah, you got like 22 minutes of
Going
torture. Have
journalism
fun.
and-
Does the
Oh.
food at least look good? Because it's like that was part of my love of the other ones. Like all the food in
No!
anime looks so fucking good. I'm getting
It doesn't
hungry.
look good?
Because they make it out of monster parts, and like I don't know, the animation's not like it's not a great style of not a style of animation that I totally enjoy, but it didn't do the food any justice. Like no cool like steamy effects, like nothing. Like it was just half baked. I don't know how they're gonna get a whole season out of this. Good fucking luck, bruh.
Question for all
awful.
of you. Whenever you think of watching a new anime, do you go by what the people are suggesting? Like, oh, I feel like I want to watch something new. I want to watch something that it's popular right now, so I get with the hype.
Mhm.
Or do you just go and browse and doesn't care the era? You just find something that
I do
interests
both.
you?
I do both.
Oh, I see.
I've stumbled across
Same.
like random things, but also if you hear hype, it's like, well, let's hear it. Like, let's see what's going on, and I'll let Shorty talk about it. You said same, so
Oh yeah, like I feel like because I started my anime journey kind of late. Like I mean, I watched stuff growing up, like Yu Yu Hakusho, Sailor Moon, Zoids. Like I grew up on that stuff, but didn't know it was an anime at the time. You know what I mean? You're just living your life as a kid. Took a long break, picked it back up, and like everyone was like, "Well, you're not a real weeb if you don't want this. You're not a real weeb if you don't want this." So it's like, okay, I will start something really long like Naruto. But then on top of watching that, because you can't, I'm not someone who can just like binge it for like months and then be done. Although I did finish the whole thing in 6 months because I loved it so much. But then I will be like, okay, I'm going to go find something small that like not many people talk about and see if it's good. And so that's kind of how like my journey started. So I'll usually be watching some crazy popular like shonen because that's always what's popular. And then I'll have my cute little shows on the side that are just like, oh, it's just 1 season or oh, it's just 2 seasons. And that's how I've discovered like a lot of just really cute random things. And now I've seen like a lot of anime. So I always like to have one of each. Like, oh, I'm watching Jujutsu Kaisen, not out of like, it's kind of out of necessity. I don't know that I would have like picked it myself a long time ago. Although the husbandos are great. But it's like, okay, I'm going to watch Jujutsu Kaisen to be up with like the hype of what everyone's talking about. And then we watch stuff like Apothecary Diaries and Free Run, which I liked. I would have liked to think that those would not have been bangers. Like I thought they were going to be low key and fly under the radar, but like everyone's talking about them now and like they're bangers.
The one that everyone keeps talking about is Solo Leveling. Is anyone interested in it?
I was
Yeah, I
supposed to
watched the
watch
first
it, I never got a
episode.
chance to. I was gonna watch
So
it just
I
before
like the
this
first
stream.
episode. So I think
Christina.
everybody agrees.
Christina, can you please let Lethal talk? Thank you very much.
Yes.
All he said was he didn't watch it.
Okay.
Oh my
I was
god.
gonna watch it, but I didn't get a chance because I was cooking lunch and then I dropped my lunch on the ground, so I haven't eaten. And I haven't seen the first
You did
episode.
not drop your lunch. That's sad.
Wait,
Yeah, I
what?
did.
You
Yeah.
dropped your schnitzel?
Yep.
was it actually
Schnitzel?
Schnitzel?
Oh yeah.
That is sad.
I'm sorry.
That's the saddest thing I've heard all day.
So I
That is
didn't get
pretty
to
sad.
watch the
Dropping
episode. I
food
was
is the
gonna-
worst.
yeah. Didn't get to watch the episode and didn't get to eat lunch.
So I'll be interested to see what you think, Lethal, because right now the resounding, like, thought of the community is that it was a good first episode. Like, it's building the world, exciting. We know what's going on. But, like, it could have been 2 episodes long. Like, because the first episode just kind of ends where you're like, oh my god, next week's is going to be, like, where we really find out what the show is about. Because, like, I don't know, it ended in just a strange spot. Not saying it was bad, but I feel like it was about to get really hype or something big was going to happen. And then we're like, just kidding. And everyone's like, man, if you had dropped like, a 40-minute first episode, like for like the length of 2 episodes, it maybe would have like hooked people better. Although second episode doesn't come out till Saturday. So what do we know? And I actually haven't read the manhwa, but I know a lot of people haven't. Everybody's saying it should have been 2 episodes. So interested to see what you think, but I love it so far. I think it's going to be really cool.
The other one I was
I have a
supposed to
sneaking
watch- I was supposed
suspicion that
to-
like everyone's going to die.
Poor Lethal.
I was supposed to watch it last night, but I got home too late. Chained Soldier. That was like the very next one on my list.
Oh, Chain Soldier. You are going to love that one.
Oh, nice.
Because it's about a guy that will unlock his potential to be a great warrior as soon as he's chained like a dog by a dominatrix. That's why hence the name Chained Warrior. Because the moment he gets chained like a dog by this dominatrix looking girl, he becomes like this massive beast. So yeah, you're gonna like it. Also,
Yeah, that sounds funny.
Joe, would you mind reading, please?
Lucas Garrett for 10 says, I rarely care about others' interests in popular anime. Most of my choices are mostly stuff I find, like Golgo 13, Black Lagoon, Master Keaton, Record of the Grand Crest War, and Dr. Stone. Good shows. Thank you, Lucas.
Yeah, I love Black
Most
Lagoon.
like radio soft voice. Like you could have a podcast about, like talking about different kinds of
Rocks.
soups,
So you can talk about
and I will
anything.
listen.
I could,
Mhm.
I could have a podcast talking about pine needle tea.
There you go. Like
With host Megan.
We're in.
I'll be your guest.
Let's talk about the medicinal properties of pine needle tea on today's episode 107 with Megan Lee.
Okay, but wait.
hey, I'm
that was
down.
like the shit.
I'm down. I'm fucking down.
You know those
That was the shit.
Where do
you
I
know
subscribe
those,
to
like,
this?
meditation
Real Joe Rosie
or
on
those
YouTube.
those things you listen to fall asleep?
Mm-hmm.
The sultry sound of Joe's voice.
Okay, I'm gonna need you
Why
to send me a
think
link
they
to your mic.
get
I like want to steal it from you.
Oh, my
Black
my,
Lagoon doesn't get talked about enough. I'm a big. Every time it comes up, I always shield my Revy poster that you can never see because of its placement. Like,
Oh, that's a...
up
Oh, I
there.
watched
Get a
like
better
2
placement
episodes of it.
I'm going to add that one to my list, my growing
Black
list.
Lagoon.
Black Lagoon's
Yeah,
awesome.
I do
Please
need to
add-
watch it.
Please add a Bocce the Rock. Please.
It's on my list.
What
I
am
wasn't
adding,
talking to
Ivan?
you, Blabs. Shut the fuck
I know,
up.
I'm just saying it's on my list still. But I just want to say one thing related to anime because like it's the only show I'm watching right now. I am not in the whole changing the music of Apothecary Diaries.
That one.
I agree.
That team. They
They went from
mm,
Shakira to no Kira at all.
it's
Yeah.
just, yeah. They failed.
The
They should have upped the ante, and they couldn't.
Oh, if y'all didn't know,
And
they
even
changed
the
free runs
outro.
too.
Oh.
Did they?
They
And
changed
both
the
of it's the
outro.
same.
Christine, I'm
Really?
gonna
It's
mute you if I
worse?
could. Anyway, yeah, they changed the outro of Apothecary Diaries too, and I don't like it anymore. That sucks.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But the
It
show
actually-
is really good. It's kicking off again. Like you know how there's a couple episodes where it's very kind of like mid, but now it's going out.
We're
Man.
getting a new sort of storyline and more
Mhm.
characters. So excited.
Which as a matter of fact, I wanna show you guys something because I am
Come on.
mad. I am very mad.
You wouldn't even notice.
I'm mad.
I'm very mad right now. Can't you tell?
Look, I wish I was a woman so I could
Don't ever
slap
say
you.
that.
Just say you are. Just identify as one. No,
You
you
can
are.
be
You're
a
woman
woman.
now. It's 2024,
Modern
bro.
day. Modern day.
I'd rather be black than be a woman.
Wow, that's saying a lot for you.
Progressive. Refreshing.
Okay, you know what the Apothecary Diaries should have done is they should have used like the second verse of the song for the second intro. There was another anime I was watching that did that recently, and I was shook because I was like, oh my god, nobody ever does that. And I was so excited because, oh wait, was it the ending of Free Ren? Yeah, the second ending of Free Ren is the second verse of that song by, what's that band, Vondi, that Ivan loves so much. So
I
they
love
did
Vondi.
that, but I'm like, you couldn't have done it for the intro too. Like, come on. I feel like you're wasting a whole beautiful, amazing song. And the second verses of anime intros go super hard. So
Is the
Whatever,
same shit that
fine.
happened with Chainsaw Man? The intro of Chainsaw Man should have been one of the endings, and the ending one that Voundy did should have been the fucking intro. Because that thing goes way harder.
yeah.
And if you guys don't remember,
of
I'll
agree.
pull it up right now. Hold on.
So are you supposed? Are you?
We
basically
know it's
implying that
Chainsaw Blood.
intros should be better than the outros? Because I mean, like,
Yeah.
I don't.
Yes,
There
yes.
was. I wish I could remember which one it was, what season it was, or whatever, or what part of the. I don't know. During Tokyo Ghoul, there was one outro that I would just like madly fell in love with. I don't remember the name of the song. I found it on YouTube. I would just put it on replay. But it's one that has like the images of like the gourmet is like the main area of like the main pictures, and I was just like obsessed with that outro. And nobody could tell me that there was anything better than that outro. So I don't know. I like outros just as much as intros.
I mean, they both serve a different purpose. Like, for example, the intros for Attack on Titan, they're like incredibly hard and fast, and the outros are melodic and soft, and it just kind of gives you like a different perspective of the show. This is the intro for Chainsaw Man, which, by the way, I think is a fantastic song. It's great. It's fucking great.
This intro is just like filled with so many Easter eggs and references.
I have to stop for copyright issues because copyright is a fucking bitch. And let's contemplate the intro so far. We get this techno. We get this. Hold on, let me. Oh, that's where.
Denji.
That's Little's favorite part.
The boobs. I'm a Makima.
So
All right, I have
that-
a question actually about this because I've never seen the show. Is he a bad guy or is he a good guy?
He's a hero that's just a scumbag.
Yeah.
Yeah.
pretty much.
So like a Deadpool.
Nah.
No.
Nah.
Yeah.
He's doing all this at the. He just wants to see some boob.
He truly
Yeah,
does. That's literally all he wants in life.
Is that a bad person, or is just like every other man?
Excuse you. Excuse you. How dare you?
Why? Do you feel attacked?
Personally, I would go pretty fucking far for some Makima titty.
Yeah.
That
Makima
proved my
doesn't have
point.
any boobs. She's flat.
Makima's not flat.
Yeah, you're mixing her up with someone.
Yeah.
Mm.
This is the outro, and you guys tell me. Now, again, this is just my opinion that this should have been the intro, but I want to hear what you guys have to say. Copyright, whatever. Let's jump to the chorus to give the same. Clearly, we don't give a shit about like restricting this thing for like older audiences. But anyways, what do you guys think? Do you think the intro should have stayed the intro and this the outro, or vice versa?
It's a better song, but as an intro, the first one's better.
Okay.
It shows more of the characters.
I meant just the song, not necessarily the.
The song's better.
Yeah, I'm talking about just the song, not the visuals.
Now,
Yeah,
was
this
he
song's
born
better.
with chainsaws, or does he just get them randomly?
Are you planning on watching the show?
No, it looks too
Because there could
gory.
be
I
a
just
lot
wanna
of
know.
spoilers to explain this.
The demons, blabs.
Yeah, they're demons.
Demons are born with
Then
chainsaws
that's
now.
like- Well, they all have different special powers.
So
That's
like
it.
Sailor Moon with chainsaws.
No, not like Sailor Moon
Yes,
with
just
chainsaws.
say yes.
It's a great explanation.
No,
Who
it's
gives a flying fuck about Pokemon?
my cock.
Boss hug.
What? Anyways, what do you think, Joe?
About the song, I like
Yeah.
the second song, the outro, better.
Mm.
I agree with that statement.
So, I'm mad. I'm angry right now.
He was doing that with his little pastry thing before too.
So I bought this pastry in October. It's a mantecada. But this thing, like, look at the shape. I can beat it. Nothing. This thing is harder than a rock. Megan, you could probably eat it. But anyways, that's not why I'm mad. I am mad because I finally finished watching the remake of one of the most important animes in my life, Rurouni Kenshin.
Oh, you caught up with it.
Mm,
Yes. And I have
I
some
was
thoughts.
watching it.
I have some thoughts. And I will make a specific video, but I wanted to...
Thoughts?
Huh?
Go on.
I'm done.
LOL, I heard it.
Ah,
What?
don't worry about it. You're doing great.
Nothing, Ivan. You wouldn't understand. I'm surprised you don't, actually. That's kind of weird. But
Is that a native English speaker thing that I just
it's
missed?
what you are, Ivan. It's what you are.
Good to know. So speaking of beaners, here we have this. The best description that I heard was that the remake of Rurouni Kenshin, in a way, is resembling of the Disney live action series of like The Lion King, Little Mermaid, and stuff like that. This is why, and I almost kind of
They
agree.
turned him into an annoying black bitch.
No, but the one thing that the Disney live action remakes have is that they have no soul. They have no emotion. So what I want to present to you is the ending of the season, of season 1 of the remake, and how they did it in the original series in comparison one to the other, so you understand kind of, if you want to watch Rurouni Kenshin, I would say watch the original 100%. There are redeemable qualities of the remake because they're more faithful to the manga. But here's the problem. They are so faithful to the manga that they forgot to add any sort of enhancement, visual enhancement, or visual anything to make it seem not like you're watching panels, just straight panels. So I'm going to show you the two ending scenes, and you guys please tell me which one you like more. So this is the original ending, and give you a little bit of context. Right now, Kenshin, the main protagonist, is about to say goodbye to his love interest. He might be going away forever. The girl doesn't know, and she has the hope that she can still convince him to not go. This is a heartbreaking moment for both of the characters. I will be like skipping a little bit, but I want you to notice one, the setting, the lighting, the music.
綺麗なホタルでござるな。
剣心剣心
拙者は京都に行くでござるよ。
10年前の剣心に戻るの。
わからない。
どんなに抜刀斎に近くなっても剣心は剣心よ。
初めて出会った時、薫殿は言ってくれた。拙者の過去なんかにこだわらないと嬉しかった。今までありがとう。拙者は流浪にまた流れるでござる。さよなら。
So here we have the goodbye.
Powerful.
In the manga, it doesn't happen near the pond. They took in the original series the liberty to say, you know what? Let's put them in a pond because they're fireflies. And let's have the fireflies light up the entire scene. Like as a semblance of hope, maybe, as a semblance of something. And you get to see when they hug, the fireflies kind of like erupt a little bit. They light up a little bit more of the scene. And now we just see him walking into the darkness with this swelling music as she cries. And there's a lot of close-ups. The angles are a little bit twisted to give you the sense of not necessarily despair, but of sadness. So that's the original. Did they take liberties? Yes, they did. This, what you're about to see, is incredibly faithful to the manga. But you're going to notice a little bit of the difference right away. So let me pull it up. Boop. And
I fucking knew it. That song, that classical song that was playing in the background, I played that and I almost had that song played at my wedding. That's the Cavalleria Rusticana. Anyway, thought I'd share. I was like, I know that song, damn it. What is that?
Thank you, boss, for
Ooh.
gifting 5 Weebs memberships.
Fuck you, Boss Hog.
Yeah, I agree. But thank you. We really appreciate you.
Boss Hog exists to suck on my gooch.
Yeah,
Oh, that was Sip Me sucking on your gooch.
I don't know. Everyone
You
that
too
watches
many
my
sluts.
streams is obsessed with my ball sack and my gooch lately.
All right, you guys ready?
Yeah.
あひこは
待ちくたびれて寝ちゃったわ。
そうか。拙者は京都に行くでござるよ。これ以上ここにいたら、ことあるごとに薫殿たちを危険に巻き込み、今までありがとう。そして、さよなら。また、流れるでござる。
1年5月14日。この日、日村謙信は再び流浪人に戻り、
東西はどこへ消えた
A lot less soul for sure.
What the
Why
fuck
was
was
the
that?
music so
What was the
happy?
music for?
They
It was
decided to
awful.
put the
Golly.
outro music during this like heartbreaking moment, and it's this poppy song or whatever as they're like crying their heart out, and the lighting doesn't change. Everything's pretty well lit. They didn't take like a good pacing with it. It's kind of rush. Like he says one thing, the other one says the other. All right, let's get it over with. So this is what I mean. In both instances, he says goodbye, she cries, he walks away. One of them clearly is superior, and that's the difference between the Rurouni Kenshin remake and the original, and that's why I'm mad. Thank you so much for
Yeah, that's
listening
some
to my
shit.
rant. All right, Blabs, you read this one.
Crimson Law for $10. Frieren did something similar with the ballroom dance scene between Stark and Fern. It wasn't in the manga, but they had it in to expound on some of the minor story elements.
Okay, that was like a badass scene though. Has anyone seen that episode?
No.
Yeah.
I'm a little behind.
Bro, it was animated. Like the dancing was animated really freaking well. I was like, okay, budget pop off. Like there was no fight in this episode, but the dance is actually like really good. I was impressed.
Budget increase goes hard, eh?
Big Burr budget.
Big Burr. God damn it. Yeah, I am.
What else has got you angry?
Megan
Well-
probably.
Well, this I just found this about Japan, and I want to share with you guys. It's not necessarily about anime, but this is obviously an educational stream. We come here to learn about new cultures. So
And this is something that has made you angry?
I want to take your take on it. Let's see what you guys have to say on this thing. Where is it? Here it is. I didn't know this, so if you did know, well, good for you.
Do you know why Japanese women like to become full-time housewives? Once you're in
Can you raise it?
you'll notice that many women choose to return to a domestic role as housewives after getting married. Why? Firstly, being a housewife in Japan is socially recognized and legally protected. As long as the husband works and joins the company-provided pension, the wife gets free access to equivalent healthcare and pension benefits. Even in case of divorce, the wife can still claim half of the pension contributions made by the husband during the marriage. If the husband passes away, a full-time housewife can continue receiving the husband's pension after reaching retirement age. Secondly, Japanese elderly people don't have the tradition of taking care of grandchildren for their children. If both spouses work, there's no one to look after the kids. That's why many women choose to be housewives for child rearing. Once the wife becomes a housewife and takes care of the children, the husband can benefit from corresponding tax reductions. Lastly, although Japanese housewives are financially dependent on their husbands, In Japanese households, the husband usually hands over his entire salary to the wife, who then allocates the spending. Consequently, full-time
Ow.
has significant influence within the household.
Damn, I need to move to Japan.
What do you guys
Fork
think of
over
this?
the money, babe.
I'm actually okay with this because
Yeah.
like so many issues in like the world right now is because there's no parents involved. So if the mom's at home taking care of the kid and giving them principles and respect and morals and responsibility, half the shit that's going on in the world wouldn't exist. We have all the moms are working double jobs and everything because they can't like pay. This would solve so many problems.
But I wonder if the
Kind of
economy of
agree.
Japan allows for this, because like in America, it definitely doesn't allow for it. Like, especially with like, not to bring in politics, but Biden's America is like, good luck having a double income, like living on a non-double income household. Like, it ain't flying, you know? What used to be
tough.
considered, you know, a high income, high salary is now like mid. So, yeah. So,
Lethal, you got any thoughts on
Yeah,
this?
man.
Not for this stream. Not that I'm playing
Wait, I want to know.
Yeah,
Come
we
on.
do want to hear this a
this time
little
and
bit.
place. Time and place.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, fine. Well, coming from a teacher, like Blab said, it depends on the mom. I'm sure Japanese moms are a lot different than American moms who are addicted to their phones and don't pay attention to their kids and just put them in front of an iPad. But yeah, I agree. Like, I think parents being home is like really good for kids rather than just going to daycare. And daycare in America?
Shit.
Holy, it's going up so much. I think it really is probably everywhere, but I know in America it's like really, really bad.
That and like just the people who take care of the kids. Like even in Canada, garbage.
Oh
You know,
yeah,
Well,
I
like
worked
literally
at
in
a
my
daycare.
town. Yeah, in my town, they catch people at they caught meth at a daycare, like on the floor, and so like literally the kids are like going home sick, and then they take them to the doctor, and they're like, there's meth in your kids' like hands and feet, and they're like, what? Like literally, like I would no, absolutely
Yeah.
no. I would rather take care of my own child than like send it somewhere with a bunch of fucking crazy people, and daycare be costing like over $1,000 a month, but the daycare workers
the
don't
infant?
even make that. Like they make like nothing. So I'm like, dude, where's all this money going? It's not even going to the people trying to take care of your kid.
Can confirm. I work in the infant classroom. It was $1,300 a month to have your child in that classroom. And I got paid $12 an hour.
What?
Yeah,
Wait,
how is that even
12?
possible?
Yeah.
$12 an
Shittiest
hour?
job I
That's
ever
not even
worked.
like what is the minimum wage now?
And that's normal.
That's
That is
above
normal,
the minimum
y'all.
wage.
Seriously.
That was like about 4 or 5 years ago, but yeah,
Damn.
it was.
Imagine what it is now if it was 1,300 then.
Exactly. Like daycare's like an average of like $1,500 a month now. I don't know about y'all, but like I ain't having like the bulk of
You
my
literally
paycheck
work
taken up for a kid.
for
I'd rather
your
just
child,
stay home
yeah.
and starve.
You know, honestly,
Backyard chickens, y'all.
that's an interesting thing because I never realized how important it is to have like your family. You know, like the kids be raised by the parents and everything. Because I have people that are close to me that are babysitters and stuff like that, and they are the ones raising the kids of the parents. And the parents are the children are like molding more and more to the babysitter than to the parents, and they know to respect the babysitter. But when the parents come, they know they can do whatever they want because the parents will try to like compensate the time not spent or whatever. So the children like end up boundless in a way. So yeah. It's I don't know how we got to this topic, but
Well, no, it's because you brought it up, the video. But also, I do want to say, I know there's plenty of parents out there who don't give a shit about their kids. They just want them to be preoccupied and do nothing. So in a way, like, I know there's so many nannies and daycare people out there that are better than any parent could ever be. So, like, there's people living in poverty who their parents are at home, or maybe not in poverty. There's rich people who stay home with their kids,
Rats.
but they don't pay attention to them. They're just like, go do your thing. I'm going to still live my life. Like, you're just a kid. Just when you grow up, we'll be friends. You know what I mean? So I've seen it go like both ways, but either way, the costs are just insane. So I think it's cool that Japan like allows women to just do their thing, but I do think it should go both ways. Like, what if the woman is like, oh, I can't cook and I suck at cleaning, and the husband's like, bro, I'm the best cook and I'm great at cleaning and I'm
can it
super
go the
smart.
other
Let me
way?
stay home with the kid. Like, I feel like as long as it could go the other way, like, what if the woman had like the badassest job and made more money? Like, I feel like that would make more sense too. So as long as
But
it goes both ways, like, hell yeah.
I don't think it does though. Isn't it the kind of society that's kind of like
Yeah, it's
Very traditional, right?
Yeah.
yeah, Japan
Yeah.
Japan is still very traditional in
Don't
that
they
regard.
work a shit ton of hours? Like we know that from Mappa and all that.
I mean,
Mhm.
just to like,
Ooh.
because here's the thing: we all think that Japan, us as weaves and Megan as retarded, we think that Japan is like, in a way, kind of an utopia. But everyone that lives in Japan that is a foreigner, they say Japan, it's a beautiful place to visit,
Hmm.
incredibly rough to live in, because they are
The work culture.
very conservative, very rigid, and very communal. You don't matter as much as the community. So if you're working and you're the first one to leave work, you're going to affect the other workers because they might have to pick up your slack or something. So you stay at work. And
Aren't
the
a
same,
lot of Asian countries like that, though? Like
Mhm.
Korea and China. That's just
Yeah, pretty much. So yeah, I mean, the suicide rate in Japan is high. Like it's high, and for a reason, you know.
Well, someone in the
Um,
chat said that 16 hours is a typical day,
Mhm.
working day for a man or a salary man. Like, that's crazy.
Just about, yeah.
Yeah. And then they also
Yeah,
put
it's
so
like they
much
eat all their
pressure.
meals at work.
Yeah. Tons and tons of pressure for, like, you have to get into the right university. You have to
Mhm.
score high in things. And if you don't, that's why from every age, it's like whether you're stressed out and high rate of suicide amongst, adults versus like kids, like, there's a high rate of suicide amongst high school kids too because of that. So you're not successful, you're done.
And
yeah, like
another
we see it
thing,
in all the little shoujo anime where they go to high school, and it's like, for us, it's like, oh, that's just a trope they use, right? Like, no, they're exams. Like, whenever it's exams, like, I'm sure we all have seen the ones where they're like, oh my god, the break's coming up, but we have to do our like exams, da da da, and they're always talking about it because it is high stress. Like, that is actually real.
Mhm. And one thing that is not mentioned often, and it's fading away. I want to say this: it's fading away. The new generations are breaking the habit of this, but it's still. Let's say we go to Japan and we want to go to an eatery or like a mom and pop shop to eat some ramen or whatever. We need to make sure that we are allowed inside, because there are still a lot of places in Japan that are not tourist friendly, and it says right on the door, no foreigners, and they only tend to Japanese people, especially in prostitution.
I like how Megan says "I" when Ivan says prostitution.
so there's a pause and I
Was
could
the
talk, and then
stepbrother
you said
there?
prostitution. No, I don't know, just scrolling Instagram.
Good for you.
That tends to happen.
I was scrolling Instagram and I came across something about Japan and like their different bathhouses that they have. And it was this Travel Japan Instagram page. And they were giving tips and they said there are certain bathhouses that you will not be allowed in if you have tattoos.
Yep. Yeah, because
Yeah, that's
tattoos
pretty
are
common 'cause they think
associated
you're in
with
the
the Yakuza. Yep.
Low class.
You're low class, Ivan.
I mean,
show
yeah,
your
because
mind tattoo, and you're like,
because
no.
I'm brown. Like literally, there's still like a
Colorism.
generation of Japanese people that consider brown, like tan people and black people, inferior because we are tan because we spend a lot of time in the sun picking the rice and everything because we're farmers. We are lower class. We're not inside a castle or inside a salary job where the sun doesn't hit us. Like that's the thought behind it.
There's
So
still, you said it in certain generations. I actually think that's still a thing, even in the younger generations, because if you look at like idol culture or their makeup lines, like
100%.
they don't sell certain makeups past a certain color, and they do have skin tones that go past it. It's just that's why you see a bunch of people who like you can see the makeup on their face and they wear whiter makeup than their actual skin tone because they're trying to fake it. And also
Yeah, they have lightening skin products.
Skin whitening is still huge.
I've been to Japan 2 times. There was not one place I couldn't get it, though I didn't went to a subplant. As I never insinuated that you went to a bathhouse, by the way. I don't even know who you are. But
yeah, what I've heard is that if you have tattoos and you want to go to an onsen or like a bathhouse, that you need to get like a private room. Like there are a few that will let people in with like tattoos. Like I have 2 small tattoos, but even still, they're like that white girl's at the Yakuza. But like they say, you should just get a hotel that has like a private one in your room or like on your balcony or whatever, and that's like your only hope.
And
off on your balcony.
Wait, what?
Oh, I've seen a lot of videos where it's like you go out on your balcony and you have like your own private onsen with like a view of Mount Fuji and shit. Like they get nice.
Oh, sorry. I thought you said a bath on your balcony.
And
yeah, like a literal bath on your balcony. Like, yes, they put them like you walk out your little window to your balcony and there's like an outdoor little bathhouse just for you in your room.
A bath on your balcony.
Oh, Marcel, you're cute. But yeah, no, but that's the thing. Like, there's still like, Japan has opened up a lot to the world lately. They're welcoming more people. They are being way more open, but like, it's a new thing. Japan being a tourist destination, a common destination that you want to go to, and how popular anime is now, it's a very recent thing. So it's
I still want to know what Lethal has to say. The whole
About what?
for another time.
Well, you can wait then.
When's the other time?
Not now.
Do we need to end the stream so you can tell us?
Like offline?
End
it, Ivan. Let's go.
I'll end it. I don't care.
Bye, guys.
All right, thank you, dudes. It's been fun. Marcel, don't cry. And yeah, bye. I'm legit.
Oh, we're not serious, Ivan.
Oh no. Oh,
Wait,
okay.
are we?
I want to know. Lethal has to go soon, so like I want to know.
Oh,
I still got like 15 minutes.
That's not enough.
Is that enough time for you to rant?
About what?
About whatever is on your mind right now that we're all going to hear about.
Oh my fucking god.
What the fuck is wrong with these people?
There's some.
Chat.
I'm gonna send something to the group chat, and whoever can pull it up on the stream, I think Blabs is gonna really appreciate it.
Just saying, there's 3 people on this panel that are white, and 2 of them are women. So, and everyone's out here talking about lower, and you're all talking about lower classes and stuff.
What?
Where is this going? Like, I want to know where
What
is
the
this
hell
going.
is even this?
Are you gonna share it or what?
No, it's
I
on
sent
Facebook.
it to the group chat.
I can't pull this up. This is doxing. It's on Facebook. Nobody can share it.
Yeah.
Oh, well, that sucks.
Good
It
job,
was
Ivan.
it was an Attack on Titan with Harry Potter like images.
It actually looks pretty good. Not gonna lie, it's pretty accurate to the
Like
actors.
Okay, so like okay, maybe this. Maybe you guys can see
Wow.
Daniel Radcliffe as
Oh, that looks pretty cool.
as Aaron,
Right?
Yeah.
like flying. Then Hermione doing her thing.
Is she supposed to be Mikasa?
I don't think so. I think they're just soldiers of the Legion.
She looks like the potato chick, actually.
Luna
Holy
looks.
fuck.
Luna looks good though.
Oh.
Yeah, I was looking at Luna. She looks pretty good. Looks like Evie.
Mm-hmm.
Can I pull
Are
it
you
up? You want me
okay?
to pull it up?
No one's
What's the
gonna
matter?
question. He looks like he's a. Are you
Uh,
okay?
He
I
probably needs
just
the burp.
realized I didn't count Blabs as white before.
That's what I was noticing too when you said. I was like, I guess he's not counting her as white then.
I was
What
wondering.
am I
what's
then,
going-
Lethal?
I wasn't gonna call you out.
It's the point still stands though.
When am I then, Lethal?
Dude, show Dobby.
Wait,
fuck.
Holy
Dobby.
fucking shit, Dobby. Draco.
Lethal loves Dobby. Yo, Robert Pattinson.
Ooh, Jimmy.
This is good stuff.
Albus
is
Dumbledore.
massively swole.
What?
He's got some
Swole.
giant abs.
He's a titan.
Lethal,
Remus.
go grab
Hey.
Whoa.
Bellatrix. What?
Hagrid
Does
is-
he looks like a dwarf. Wait,
Oh my
Voldemort
God,
is like
really.
getting
I
it.
feel like his head
Swoldemort.
should be bigger for
Swoldemort.
him. Ooh.
Tonks.
You idiot, that was Cho Chang.
No, Cho Chang's the Asian.
That was literally Cho Chang.
Neville Longbottom.
Oh my God, no.
Umbridge.
Dolores can get
no,
eaten.
no.
Dolores can get fucking eaten.
Yeah, she gets eaten first.
Dobby.
Oh my God.
Fucking
He's like
Dobby.
taking vengeance back. Wow.
Oh,
I am now the
no, what
master.
is that?
I has clothes.
Where's his socks?
Oh,
Hey, what's up?
McGonagall.
Yes.
Styling.
She's the best.
Oh,
Snape.
Snape is the
Severus Snape.
Titan.
yes,
Bellingham.
that's
I think that was
the
it.
Titan. That's it.
That was good.
All right. That was up.
Let's see. Okay, before we go, I
Yes.
did watch another show this week. I watched Solo Leveling, which was good. Can't wait for the next episode. And then A Sign of Affection was just as cute as I thought it would be. In fact, it moves so fast for a low romance anime. There ain't no question as to where it's going. So, yay. Finally, we get a show where people aren't beating around the bush for 8 episodes. Be like,
Wait, what one is that?
A sign of affection.
A Sign of
we talk about that
Affection.
last
It's the
week?
one. Yeah, and the trailer was great, and the show was like literally exactly what I would have hoped. More than what
If
I
you're
would have
looking
hoped.
for a show that has beating around the bush, just
You had
Ask
to go
Lethal.
there?
He knows.
just
He does his
find,
research.
find Megan at a washing machine.
I wish I didn't learn that tonight.
Hey, Megan, what show
I
would you
will
recommend?
never
that
be
people-
able to do what?
You'll never be able to do laundry alone again.
Just don't fall
Do you
in.
need
Every
a
time I
step
do
bro?
laundry now, that's gonna pop in my head, and I
What,
hate you
the
guys
stepbrother?
for it.
That's not the
Don't
only
worry
thing.
about
Paul.
it. Just
Yeah,
anyway,
you
what's the
mean.
question?
If it works, it works. Good for you.
What show are you going to recommend people to watch?
I haven't watched any anime like this week or last week.
Sounds fitting to
I
like
need to
the
catch
members
up
of
in
this
my
group.
life.
It's like,
Sorry, guys.
Wait, have you
Wait,
not
did
been
I
caught
say-
up on Apothecary Diaries?
I did yesterday.
Okay.
Did I
so-
tell people about Classroom of the Elite though?
Yes.
I did watch. Okay.
no,
That
tell,
was
Joe
surprising,
wasn't
though.
here. Please share with
Oh
the class.
yes, because I just randomly saw it. Classroom of the Elite, and it's this school that's on an island, basically, like a man-made island.
That popped up on like the front page of Crunchyroll when I
It's
opened it.
actually really good, kind of philosophical, and they're all an experiment. I'm frozen. Great.
Derp.
Go!
Help me, step bro. I'm frozen.
Megan, I'll give you $5 if you say that right now.
I don't think she's gonna bite.
I think Stepbro
She
came
gone.
through.
She might bite the stepbrother.
Well, that's
Bye, Meg.
that was Megan's.
You know what? Good for her.
Well,
That was
one
Megan talking about her anime show of the week.
we'll
She's
find
like,
out
"You know
next
what?"
week if she was able to get unfrozen and avoid her stepbrother.
Like, guys, it was too late. What about you, Joe? What you got?
I am just watching Apothecary Diaries, and I like it so much. I think I'll be done or caught up. I don't. Is it like done or is it
No, it's still
episodic
airing.
still? Well, I'll be caught up.
It's gonna
by
be
the
like
next time.
24 or 22 episodes in total. Right now,
There
they're
was
on
a
episode
week
13.
off for Christmas, and so it just started up again this week. It's what, episode 13, you said, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I really like it. So I'll be binging that this weekend for sure.
Oh, if this is true, I 100% back it up. Dark Gathering is a fantastic horror anime. I love the shit out of it. But I am going to recommend a different one because it was on hiatus for a while. But finally, we have all the episodes, so you can watch the 12 episodes. Speaking of the Japanese war culture premise, guy works in the entertainment industry as a sort of editor. He hates his life, and one day he wakes up and everyone is a zombie. Everyone he knew is dead. The world is over, and he is happy because he doesn't have to go to work. The show in question is
Zom 100.
Psalm 100. So if you guys are willing to finish it finally, I guess you can consider it a 2024 anime at this point. This fucking show is wild. Anyway, it is a great show. You should watch it, and Dark Gathering too.
I'll add that to my list because that looks entertaining and interesting. Just that
It is
intro
fucking
alone.
wild. They fight a zombie shark, and it's great. What about you, Lito? What you got going on?
You're muted.
With all that junk.
Thank you, Joe. I haven't watched anything this week except for the first episode of Gushing Over Magical Girls. I've got this crazy backlog, but I didn't get home till like 11 o'clock last night.
Mm-hmm.
He was out at the strip club.
Yeah, and he was the stripper.
Yeah.
Party hardy.
I mean, someone's got to bring the
Bill,
bread to the
y'all.
table.
He needed to make them tips.
That's
Instead of
right.
Magic Mike, it's Lethal Lightning, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Alliteration.
Oh, and yes. By the way, we do have a link before we go where, and Megan just didn't return. Holy shit.
Yeah,
Okay.
she said my computer in the group chat.
Oh, she did? Oh, okay. We need to, you know what?
She's in the chat saying my computer's garbage.
This is character progression right now. I hate it so much. So yes, we do have a link because we want to gather some money, some donations for over a year, for a year, and see how much we can get. So the weeps and waifus can take a trip to Japan. We have not been promoting it, and that's only because I've been kind of lazy and I forgot about it. But thank you so much for that. We will make it more present in the upcoming weeks. There's gonna be a couple of things that might or might not change, and I'm still trying to figure that out because this new year is promising to be a very interesting one in terms of what we do, especially in this little space. So just well, what? Honestly, if because the bar is pretty high, it's like 10K, I think that we set it for. If at the end of the year it's like we got $20, we will give it to Megan for a new computer. Or yeah, like Dieter Wirewell says, have Stepbro pay every time.
Yeah,
I mean,
man.
that's a good one. So
Pay by the hour, bro.
Step bro. So yeah, with that said, thank you so much, guys. It's been
You
fun
didn't even ask me what I was recommending for an
because
anime.
you've never watching anything.
I'm watching Apothecary Diaries.
Ah, okay. Are you liking it?
I love it.
Except the intro.
Yeah, except the intro. They changed it. My
Yeah,
Shakira, my Japanese Shakira is no longer there, but I freaking love it, and I was on the nose for Femboy and everything.
Oh,
And it
really?
just keeps getting better and better.
That's good.
Don't spoil it. I don't want to know if he's got balls.
That's why I've not said anything. I call him Femboy. I've been calling him Femboy since episode 1.
All right. There you go. All right.
Damn, that is some shit.
Poor Megan.
This is why you don't use Apple.
This is why you don't watch porn on your computer, Megan.
You know, I think this is why I think Megan
furry
is really
porn.
trying to portray this image of innocence and just eating rocks. But I'm pretty sure secretly she's like way worse than us.
Oh
She
fuck
probably
yeah! Look at
watches
that.
porn named after
It's always the
rocks
quiet
and
ones.
pebbles.
It's always the quiet ones. Yeah, I agree.
100%.
100%. All right. Well, thank you guys. And look, she even agrees. Yes, I am. That's it.
She is an incel.
That's
The Rock is her favorite celebrity.
So, anyways, guys, thank you so much. Anything you want to say to the chat before we leave? Joe, where can people find you and what you got going on?
They can find me on all the socials for The Real Joe Rosie. I'm almost ready to start streaming again because I'm waiting for my overlays to be done. I sent them back for revision. So maybe this week I'll be streaming something, fingers crossed, and that's pretty much it.
Christina.
I'm streaming and stuff. And yeah, I'm playing, I don't know, Paleo with Megan on occasion. Coral Island, Tears of the Kingdom, Pokemans. So yeah, come see me.
Blabs.
We'll also follow Megan Noob Reviews that I help. She help fund her pebbles, okay? She's got pebble addiction, rocks, and she's moving on to boulders now. It's great. Great for her teeth. Otherwise, you can find me on Side Scrollers Monday to Friday, on my Kick, Instagram, Blabbering Collector. That's it. Bye.
Lethal.
I'm live in 7 minutes on my main channel, so I have to get going in a minute. I am going to be breaking down the Halo trailer. Yay. That's good. Joe, you're welcome to join if you want. I know you're a Halo person.
I don't like this show.
No one fucking likes the show.
Okay.
All right. Thank you guys. Take care.
Bye.
Bye.